Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. So I just wanted to go through a video of, so my next event is Ultra Trail Snowdonia, if you've been following long enough. If not, welcome to the channel. And my next trail running event is this one here, Ultra Trail Snowdonia. So it's a trail race that is in North Wales. It's a pretty mountainous in the sense of a lot of elevation gain. Obviously, England, Great Britain doesn't have like huge mountains like the Alps, but it sure packs in a punch with the mountains that it's got. And beautiful scenery. It's going to be 50 miles, which is about 85 kilometers, with 5,000 meters of elevation gain. And it's on the 11th of May on Saturday. So if you're around in the North Wales area, then I'd more than like to meet you and say hello and have you cheer me on or whatever, but let's see. My dad will be there, so that'll be good. So I just want to go over a few things. So like the cut-off time for it is 34 hours. So I've got to complete it in 34 hours. Now my goal on my preliminary expectations was probably like around 18 hours, because like I've done this distance and a little bit less elevation gain in shorter time, but it's the nature of the event. You know, there's a lot of scrambling and a lot of up and down. So scrambling, if you don't know, is kind of like you're having to use 3-axis, so 2 hands and 1 foot constantly, or 2 feet and 1 hand constantly on like the surface. You're almost like climbing, really. So it's going to be a tough event, and Mikko, a friend at work, quite kindly asked some questions today about my event and different things, so thanks a lot for asking them. And it made me think, oh my gosh, I need to like prepare a little bit better and research more, because I'm usually quite ahead on that, but I've been quite feel like I've been quite busy with various different things recently. And the good thing is my training's been going really good. I've been really focused on that. I've been really, just doing the right type of training, specific training to the event as well, and it's been really good. So there's about 7 aid stations, so roughly every 13 kilometers or something. Obviously they are different in different places as a result of the terrain and where it is. The majority of it is obviously off-road, 88%. I mean that 12% a road doesn't mean that it's all tarmac, but there are like maybe like a fire road or something like that. I mean, like, go to the website here. I'll leave a link below, and you can have a look at all the details if you really want to see more information. But this is one of the things that I've been looking at recently, the mandatory kit. So when you do an ultra race, you have to carry a mandatory amount of stuff to be able to deal with any situation. So you need suitable footwear and clothing, a survival bag, not a blanket, which I've just purchased, map, which I'll provide, and compass, which I've got, whistle I've got, mobile phone I've got, capacity to carry 1.5 liters of water I've got, full waterproof jacket and hood, trousers, taped seams got, warm hat I've got, cup and mug I've got, waterproof bag I've got that, with thermal leggings got it, spare buff got it, emergency fuel 400 calories I've got that as well, 2 fully functioning head torches with both spare batteries. I need to get the spare batteries because on previous editions and ultras I've done is a spare battery or a second head torch. So I've got 2 head torches, so I've already kind of made a purchase for that. And a device to give you a GPS or grid reference. So I've got a smartwatch and a phone. So you know that I've got that under control. Now there's other things that they recommend, but you know aren't compulsory. But like cash, another spare pair of gloves or something, insulation wear, a layer, waterproof gloves, anti-chafing cream, and that one, an indomitable will, and that comes naturally. But it starts at 5 a.m. on the Saturday for me. So it's going to be a nice early start. Waking up, I'll probably wake up 2 or 3 hours before. That's what I enjoy doing, even if it means sacrificing some sleep and maybe only being able to sleep I would probably get 5 hours or 6 hours. For me, I like to wake up early, and be nice and calm and relaxed, because you set the tone throughout the day. And also to be able to go to the toilet, to be able to go and eat as much as you need, and have it settle a little bit before. So that's really important for me. So I'm just getting to grips with everything, where everything is going to be. Here you can see the route for the UTS 50. So on this map here, I'll just zoom out so you can have a little see. So that is the UK, and comparison to where Finland is, where I am at the moment, just here. Hello, Finland. And if we zoom in, North Wales. So I'm flying into Manchester, then we're going to drive over to North Wales. And yes, this is Snowdonia National Park. And the red route part is the UTS 50, and the 100 mile, so 170 kilometer people, they'll be doing the black route as well. So the checkpoints, as you can see on this part here, sorry, not the checkpoints. There's a drop bag, but you can drop off at mile 30, so that is like 60 kilometers, I guess. So that's really handy. And as you can see, these are the refreshment points on the map there. And some of these, obviously, like Snowdon Park, you do run past twice. So that's really cool to have that there. Yeah, so I've just got, what I need to really do now is just kind of not memorize, but really practice in my mind where each aid station is going to be, which parts have got the longer climb, and which parts are just the elevation profile. So that's the word I was looking for. So here you can see on Sunta moves count. If we'll just zoom back into the wrong place. Thank you, moves count. Here we go. That's where I was last weekend, running in Liesjärvi, which was really fun. There's a video on that if you want to watch it. I did 36 kilometers on trails. It was super cool. So here's the route there, as I said, and this is what I'm looking at. So you can see the elevation profile. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 climbs basically. And yeah, I need to just get that kind of repetitiveness. And this is where I say, like, my training has been specific. It's not like one big long climb. So what I've been practicing is doing like some hill repeats, then some running, then some hill repeats, then some running. So what I've done is, like, with different loops, like on that long run, I was doing a couple of hill repeats and then do a loop of the run. This weekend's long run is going to be something kind of similar, and I've been doing intervals on the treadmill and an incline. So, making sure that your training is specific to the event, not just like a marathon, but specific to this marathon. Like Berlin Marathon, traditionally very flat course, and maybe you look at Boston, like recently there is a few hills in there. You do really need to kind of base your training upon the specificity to the event. So yeah, I don't believe there will be live tracking on the day, so I will put a post up on my Instagram or something so that you'll be able to watch me suffer around the beautiful mountains or fells in North Wales. Here we can see the entry list, so there's a good fair few people there, and yeah, looking forward to it. What else can I say? Obviously, I just need to get prepared on finishing off this long runs coming up soon, and then I'll start to taper 10 days out from it. and then I can really kind of tune in, make sure I've got everything correct. I'm picking up some nutrition this weekend, so I've got lots of cliff blocks and cliff shots. I've got Tailwind already in stock, and I just need to make sure that I've got some kind of savory food I can take along with me, which I'll buy in the UK because I'm flying there and don't want to carry it all. So I hope this video has been interesting of some sort to you. I've got a lot still to prepare, so I'll probably make another little updated video on this. Any questions or tips for me for this, I'd greatly appreciate it. So please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it, and yeah, I mean, look at this scenery, it just looks amazing. So thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day, evening, morning, wherever you are. And yeah, just enjoy life, people.